'twas in the town of London, 3 bully boys did dwell. They drew the 2-3 sisters, now I pray you mark me well. They're gone to war together, for good King Henry's sake, and the mighty in the slaughter these 3 young men can make. These 3 young men can make, God have mercy, these 3 young men can make. Now Will and John are fallen, and bravely have they fought. The mud is red with their gashes on the field of Agincourt. But Walter's made a bell tonight upon his bended knee, and he's away to his true love across the salty sea. Across the salty sea, God have mercy, across the salty sea. Now Walter, tell us plainly where Will and John may be. Oh, put on black for sorrow, no more of him you'll see. Oh, I'll not weep, says Anna, though my sisters you may be. How can I be but merry when my love has come home to me? When my love has come home to me, God have mercy, my love has come home to me. She did not see the firelight in her sister Ellen's eye. She did not taste the poison in a sweet blackberry pie. Oh, who has slain my lady, who breathed and spoke today? Hey, have I not cause, says Ellen, and who shall say me nay? And who shall say me nay? God have mercy, and who shall say me nay? Frenchman's pride. He's tried the edge on his fingers and run it through her side. Then up spoke the youngest sister, says Walter, you must fly. Now hold your tongue, young Catherine, for I have in mind to die. For I have in mind to die, God have mercy, I have in mind to die. No end to murder, but you must take your life. Go saddle up your horses, or I will be your wife. The steeples stand so high, boys, the graves lie deep below. Oh, there is no man in London can tell where they did go. Can tell where they did go. God must tell where they did go. And tell where they did go. God must tell where they did go. There's rain coming down as you ride through the town. And all your white ribbons turn grey as the rain on your wedding blue. Father's by his side, and he can't quite decide, but he thinks he hears bells far away through the rain on your wedding blue. Chauffeur gives a groan, and you never would have known, but his heart's been giving trouble all the way through the rain on your wedding blue. There's quite a crowd gathered round in the centre of the town, saying, isn't it a pity she looks so pretty? And worst of all, as you might say, you know, this was her wedding day. There's rain coming down, and there's petrol on the ground, and all your white ribbons blow away through the rain on your wedding day. When the cock crew in the village and the sun came up, when the pillow of the fields were warm, and her eyes blinked over to the morn, the flags in the valley grew out of the shade, and the paving stones were clean for cavalcade. As she listened to her mother, and she milked the goat, she tried on the new red dress, and she combed her black hair to her shoulders. Oh, her heart was quick and her eyes afraid that the soldier would not come in the cavalcade. Dust was rising and the first drums beat, when the windows in the streets were full, and the prince waved his hand to his people. She saw the red plume and the silver braid, and the smile of a soldier in the cavalcade. called her name, when the anger in their faces grew afraid, and the women filled the house with weeping. And no one spoke then of the band that had played as the flags spread their wings to the cavalcade. Strike, Grandad, in the face of a terrible strike. I threw a little bomb, my boy, and a man as I didn't like. Did he have a top hat, Grandad, and a carry a silver key? And did he have an umbrella in case it come on to rain? Oh, that's a more, my boy, for it was a heartless man. And there was not any dough for us, nor any installment plan. And there wasn't any telly sets nor any mini cars. And there wasn't any light coming between the bloody bars. Oh, did you blow him up, Grandad, and did you blow him down? And did you scatter flowers for the alleys of the town? The wages and the price of beer, they rose a little higher. Now leave me here in peace to watch the pictures in the fire. come with me, love, to the Sixpenny Fair, and I will buy you nylons there and rollers for your hair, my love, rollers for your hair. I will buy you belts and blouses to keep your beauties in, and laces stamped in perfect for to wear next to your skin, my love, wear next to your skin. Now here's a brand new pencil to paint your eyelids black, and if it should pull out your eye, you get your money back, my love, you get your money back. I come and see the bookstore with books of every kind, and pictures on the covers for to stimulate your mind, my love, stimulate your mind. Watch the wild ducks walking on the blind boy's train. They're made of wax and plastic max and 50 kinds of clay, 50 kinds of clay. I'll buy you gypsy garments if you'll only stay. They're guaranteed like lovers' vows, and sometimes lost all day, my love, sometimes lost all day. So won't you come with me, love, to the Sixpenny Fair, and you shall have a cap of pink and rollers for your hair, my love, rollers for your hair. Sixpenny Fair. I went out to the hazelwood because a fire was in my head, and I cut and peeled the hazel wand and hooked the berry to a thread. When white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in the stream and I caught a little silver trout. When I had laid it on the floor, I went to blow the fire flame. Something rustled on the floor, and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossoms in her hair, who called me by my name and ran and faded through the brightening air. Though I am old with wandering through hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone and kiss her lips and take her hands, and walk among long dappled grass and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. stare at me, mister, like something in the ear. Speak to me politely, cause I'm as good as you. And I'll let your tires down. I'll break all the windows on your side of the town. Well, I can smoke and swear with the finest in the land, and I got girls plenty coming out of my hand. I'll bring my mates round. We'll break all the windows on your side of the town. I'm an inside forward, I practice nearly night. When I play for United, the fans will sing at the fight. They'll pull the stands down. I'm coming to break the windows on your side of the town. Well, the old man's got a strap on, the teacher's got a cane. Now give me a beat group and the driver both in the same. We'll make a big sound. Ooh, and shatter all the windows on your side of the town. Melody lives at the top of the house, with the ghost white moth and the echo of a mouse. And to hear a whisper you would never know that nobody lives in the rooms below. Melody's mother lives over the sea. She strokes the pink rabbit who lives on her knee, and never looks out of the window to know if the neighbor's children are out in the snow. Fire maker in the rain, dipped his head of sorrows in the arms of his queen. And as soft as smoke the blind man spoke, saying, tell me, are the willows still green? Melody's friends are hard to find. They live in the dust around the blind, and once in a while the sun or the stars will see them sparkle between the bars. Melody's lover came last night. He filled up the cracks in the walls with light, and all the sad day for the footsteps of rain. She will sing their song till he comes again. Fire maker in the rain, dipped his head of sorrows in the arms of his queen. And as soft as smoke the blind man spoke, saying, tell me, are the willows still by the coast of a foreign land I found him. He talked of boats and beaches and I listened. And he could not read, but he could show me. And I could not speak, but I watched him. His eldest son was gone for a sailor. His daughters brought him wine from the village. And he could not walk, but he whittled. And I could not speak, but I listened. He told me of his days as a captain. He told me of his neighbors and his olives. He told me of the women he remembered. He told me he would live till the autumn. And as he worked, his hands were patient. And as he smiled, his eyes were steady. And he could not read, but he could show me. And I could not speak, but I watched him. A fair maiden a castle dwelt, and servants called her lady. All night by her bed she knelt, and prayed her God for a baby. There was a noble knight at arms, and a noble knight was a he. He's left his hounds in the wars of arms to woo this young lady. He's climbed the lofty castle wall, and in through her brighter window, and listened to the sound of prayer that was both soft and low. Oh, who are you, dare fly to me, as lightly as a bird? And who are you, dare watch me pray, and never say a word? Oh, I'm he, dare risk his life for one sight of his lady, and I have sweeter ways than my love, baby. He's laid her on her maiden bed. He's sworn his life to love her, and dark the winds around her head sighed like a sea above her. Her father lies in a new dug grave, and fallen are her brothers three. He's slain them all for her dear sake, and ta'en her over the sea. Oh, ride with me, my brave young son, and we will see the season spent. Your mother never saw your face, and I am all your kin. Strands of Spanish honey in fine flamenco shapes that I sell for lots of money. Well, I sit in the plaza and I boil the English tea, and I sell the picture postcards of the moon upon the sea. I am a friend to the traveller. My pockets would be full, but my wife, she is the mistress of a hungry fighting bull. Strands of Spanish honey into fine flamenco shapes that I sell for lots of money, money, money. What I sell the Spanish dancers that hang from the thread, and the extra cozy rosaries that keep you warm in bed. But I buy the English blankets and the warming pans instead, for the boy lives in the house and I must sleep out in the shed. Strands of Spanish honey in fine flamenco shapes that I sell for lots of money, money, money. I will sell up my store and take the highest bid. I will find the little gypsy girl I remember from Madrid, and we will travel to the foreign lands of which the tourists talk, and sell the Spanish onions to the people of New York. Grapes and strands of Spanish honey in fine flamenco shapes that I sell for lots of money, money, money. That I sell for lots of money. Promise you will bring me things to eat, although the season is cold. Promise you will tame a parakeet to come and perch on my shoulder. Promise me. Set me free. Promise you will build a parapet as tall as yonder rainbow. Promise you will crack the spider's net that strangles light in the window. heart on the willows. Promise if you rise up early to leave a dent in my pillow. Promise me. Oh, set me free. Promise that you will not sail away now that the season is colder. Promise you will pass the time of day when we are many years older. Promise me. Won't you stay with me? Won't you stay? Father's home from the fair. Mary, Mary, buckle your shoe, comb the warm lips from your hair. Daughter, you're home. I brought you silks, you shall look proud. Now that you're almost a woman. Mary, Mary, just 17, watches the carriages pass. Mary, Mary, kneels by the stream, finds a new face in its glass. Daughter, you're there. I brought you silks, you shall look fine. Now that you're almost a woman. Mary, Mary, why can't you sleep? Only the night creatures sing. Mary, Mary, why do you weep? He may come back in the spring. Daughter, wish your mother was alive. If she could see you now, she would be proud. Now that you're almost a woman. Lives in the chapel. Our house is warm in the winter. I like berries with apples. My dad's a blacksmith. Tell us your name, boy. You got freckles. Come in and wrestle with me. I don't go to the chapel. My hands get cold in the winter, I steal berries and apples. My dad was a gypsy. Tell us your name, boy. You've got shoes on, come out and wrestle with me. If you'll come along my way, If you're not scared of the winter, we can travel the highway. We'll live like gypsies. Tell us your name, boy. On the hillside, you can wrestle with me. My mum makes jam for the winter, she cooks berries and apples. Listen, she's calling. Meet me at midnight on the hillside under the poplar tree. You can wrestle